So in this video, I just want to show you the leather cover for the S22 Ultra. This is of course the genuine one from Samsung, and I'm kind of looking forward to this one here because, yeah, the one for the S21 Ultra, even though I liked the look of it, it never really worked all that well because, yeah, let's get into that a little bit later. But anyways, let's have a look at the new cover here for the S22 Ultra. Around the box, nothing really spectacular here. A lot of cardboard just to house a case, but it is, what is it, UL validated, whatever that means. Let's get into this case here. Cut the seal. And let's have a look at this case. Oh, looks very nice. Nothing else in here. You get a little quick start instructions. So according to the instructions, you should mount the right side first, so the bottom side first. And if you want to remove it, you have to remove it on the bottom side first as well. And of course, remember that the S Pen needs to be completely inside the phone, so not sticking out. You could accidentally end up breaking it. So yeah, and a lot of different languages there. Other than that, we of course have the case here. Again, there's a lot of cardboard just to house one case. But anyways, let's have a look here inside. Of course, nice fabric to keep your phone well protected. Also a little sticker down there, I believe, a genuine sticker, QR code. You can scan that if you want. Made in China. Nice cutouts there for the cameras. And definitely, yeah, feels very nice. And the sniff test. Oh, definitely smells of leather. I like leather. That's of course a nice thing when it is supposed to be genuine leather and it's a relatively expensive case. Of course, you have a little microphone hole here on the top. Nothing on the left side at all. Bottom side, cut out of course for the S Pen. Big cut out there, very nice. We have the speaker cut out and of course cut out for the charger and also for the microphone. Right side is where you have the buttons. These are aluminum buttons. Really like this design. And of course on the back side here we have a nice cutout for the cameras, and I believe the cameras is sticking through this case here. That's one issue I had with the case for the S21 Ultra. Even though I kind of like the look of it, the cameras was recessed into the case. So every time you took a phone in and out of your pocket, a lot of pocket lint would just accumulate down there. At the same time, this is a kind of a rugged area here, so it will just accumulate a lot of dust and gunk and everything in there. So I constantly had to clean the cameras. Definitely not a good design here, in my opinion. Even though it looks good, not functional at all. Versus the S22 Ultra, the cameras are sticking out of the back of this phone here, so it should protrude, or at least be close to protruding through the case here. So much easier to clean and not that much pocket lint and other gunk will actually accumulate there. Of course, you have a little bit of a Samsung branding down here. Quite nice. So yeah, feels pretty good. And let's get the phone into frame here. And actually, I always like to clean it down before I put it in the case. So of course, make sure that the S Pen is sealed inside of the phone here, or closed inside the phone. And then of course, make sure that the buttons here, or attach it the button side here first, and then just probably squeeze it in place like so. Actually pretty easy, and definitely does give quite a good grip on your phone. Yeah, I don't really like those rounded corners that much, but actually holding it in my hands, it feels better than I expected it. I really like the flat edges of the iPhone. So it's kind of a step back in my opinion, the rounded corner design there, but it is definitely almost a little more comfortable to hold in my hand compared to the squarish design. So yeah, buttons feel very nice. Actually very tactical. Let's just have a look at the camera, which was like one of the main issues I had with the previous leather case from Samsung. And you can see it is not quite protruding from the case. It is maybe like a 0.5 millimeter inside the case or recessed into the case, but that's definitely no issue at all. Much easier to clean. Let me just actually mount the case here for the S21 Ultra, as you can see here, but the camera lenses is just recessed inside the case. So yeah, it's pretty far into the phone actually, versus the S22 Ultra here. Pretty much on the same level as the phone itself, only really the zoom lens there is a little more recessed, but the main lenses definitely a big improvement in my opinion. And of course design wise, but that is very subjective. But looking at it in real life here, I kind of prefer this like more clean design. There's no like camera bump sticking out here. which is like, it does have its charm, and I kind of like it in more industrial design. But the S22 Ultra definitely looks a little more sophisticated, in my opinion at least. So yeah, big improvement case-wise, so it won't really accumulate so much dust down there on those lenses. Let's actually test the S Pen and see if we can get that out without much issue. Yeah, definitely need to use more of your like fingernail now. Getting this S Pen out doesn't really protrude all that much. You can see, click it in any place. Of course, it doesn't protrude at all, but it is just protruding a millimeter or so you can get your fingernail in there. Definitely makes it a little more cumbersome to get the S Pen out, but not impossible either. Of course, cutouts here for the speaker and also the USB Type-C plug, and that's the little microphone next to it. Yeah, definitely perfectly cut out there. Yeah, of course, a side here looks pretty nice, and the front there you can see the microphone hole through here, so perfect cut out there as well. So yeah, definitely like the look of this one here and highly recommend it. Still is kind of an expensive case, so prices usually come down for these cases here within a few months or so, but as of recording this video, this phone just came out today. At least it was publicly released today. I know some people got it before, but this is the 25th of February I'm recording this video. And of course, you're gonna pay full price for any kind of accessories you buy now. But I suspect in a few months, the prices will come down. But yeah, nice case, and I highly recommend it. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope to see you again in a future one. Until then, take care.